Hi, reflection time. I was at a wonderful gathering um, where people from all kinds of cultures were gathering, and we were experimenting, dancing, singing, sitting around fire, sharing, and the experience for me is still very fresh, and I'd just like to share a few words about it and how amazing it was to be there. Because what I experienced there, I grew up in Germany, and I didn't know that I was so cut off from my roots. So in a way that so often just being in the head and thinking about anxiety and how to make yourself small and not feel your body. And there I realized how powerful it is to be in community. Because when you have people around yourself which see you and which encourage you to be who you are and to really shine your light, to shine who you are. So I'm just speaking in metaphors, so I mean just supporting you to feel what you feel, supporting you to be, what you are, then life gets more amazing. So I for myself know now that I definitely want to be and live in community, to find my roots, to be in contact with Mother Nature, with Mother Earth, because we lost the connection so badly. And I'm realizing this more and more, and I am really wanting to come back. A few things I experienced there. I was in a Temazcal. In German it's Schutzhütte, where it feels like, it's completely dark, and then you get hot stones in there, and then you're sweating, and you're feeling in the womb again. You come really in your body, and you just feel your body, and it's getting dark. You remind your roots. Then I experienced Kambo for the first time, which is like a frog, the medicine of the frog, which you get 3 little burns in here, and then you get the medicine. And when you get the medicine of the frog, usually what happens, your system is cleansing. So as you receive the medicine of the frog, it first goes down to up into your head, and you feel blood pressure rising and very dizzy, and then the energy moves completely down into your body, and and then you start puking and also shitting and you release so much shit which is in your system. And I was doing it, and afterwards I felt so clear, so more free, and it's just wonderful. I'm so thankful, really thankful. And it's just being in your body, feeling what you're feeling in the moment, and being in community was helping me so much to find myself. Another thing I learned, which is really important, tobacco, the spirit, most of the people abusing the spirit of tobacco, smoking, having it into your lungs with so much chemicals and breathing it out. But the natural plant of tobacco is a sacred plant. It's from the indigenous culture, and tobacco is a free spirit. Tobacco carries prayers. Tobacco amplifies energy, and tobacco wants to be free. So if you smoke tobacco and you're having it in your lungs, it's not good for your body, not really good for your body. So the indigenous people are inhaling it, not really into their lungs, but just blowing it out, for cleansing energy, for carrying prayers, for amplifying the energy. And I think we lost so much wisdom in our world, so much wisdom. And I know for myself I will search for places like this. I came back into the city where I'm living in, and I really hate it. I really hate it. The first moments I arrive here, it's like, no, I don't want to be here anymore. So another important thing we practiced was that before you eat or before you drink, like, we say thank you. We say thank you to whatever you eat. We say thank you to the water, because also, like, the water is sacred. I mean, our body is 70% water, and water carries energies. So you can also stimulate and make it different energy. So when you water for being such an amazing friend in life. And when I'm drinking you, I'm drinking strength, clarity to new steps, for bringing me into the community, into the place I really belong to. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for being an important element, and thank you for nurturing me. We sat around a fire. This is also amazing, like, guys, when you have a fire and some people just sit around the fire, talk to the fire, share around the fire, play music around the fire. This is like so wonderful, this experience. I think it reminds us on our roots, because we need more rooting, coming back to Mother Earth, grounding ourselves. And the fire and sitting around the fire in community helps very, very much for that. And most important thing, I mean, I did so many rituals and medicines in there, but the most important thing is that you stay with yourself, and that you always feel who I am in the moment, and what do I feel, what do I need in the moment, and then slowly going for that. Things can happen to you, but you decide how you feel when you stay by yourself, because you are making your experience. Most people are focused on how can I get my needs, what do I want, and then just going for that. But more important is, like, what you give is what you receive. So when you focus on giving, what can I give? What does my heart feel to give? What makes me happy? What makes the other person happy? How can I support the other person to be more happy, to be more in love, to be more aligned with their true desires? And then you ask yourself this question, and then doing it freely from the heart, it will come back to you. Your life will be very, very amazing, because this is life. Giving, receiving, but first give. In the end, community is the basic. So search for people supporting you to be who you are. Don't stop fighting for yourself. Like, search people who support you, and your life will be a upgrade. Grounding. Find back to your roots. Search, how can I contribute to nature? How can I come back to nature? How can I support nature? How can I live more in harmony with nature? How can I ground myself into the nature, into this world? Because you are nature. Always be true to yourself, and always be in your essence. These three things are like the most important things I took from the gathering, and I will definitely search and go for living in community and finding a place for me. So yeah, stay tuned. And in the end, I created a poem for the event I was, and you will hear it now. Soul Family Gathering. The sky is clear. Only the breath is here. Darkness fills the night. Golden stars spending light. There's a gathering. Humans sitting around. Dancing, speaking, singing. And peace is found. The smell of rebirth in the air. Safe haven in a world of insanity. We plant our seeds and share to create a new humanity. The spirit of the fire carries our prayer to fulfill our deepest desire, finding love behind each layer. Thought to word, giving birth, we love and respect Mother Earth. Honoring her beauty is our first important duty. We see that every moment is a ceremony, a sacred dance of energy to freely receive and give, feeling joy to really live. We choose to be in community because in family lies unity. Every expression, every word from the circle here is heard. We give from the heart, support each other's gift from the start, empowering us to flourish so that we'll all be nourished. With gratitude we share how we deeply care for each other's healing, to be safe in every feeling. Compassion for each being is the start of really seeing, finding ourselves in the other, all humans, sister and brother. May this message spread from the living and the dead. Love is the great reset. Seeds become trees and grow. Direction community goes the flow. Together we be ourselves in the show. Your greatest power from inside is the presence of your light to shine even in the darkest night. To embody our soul, remembering that we're whole. The gathering stays alive within. Spread it out, be it and sing to let the new world begin.